Hey scientists, it's me, Sid. I want to know how to measure a gigantic whale. So my friends and I are going to investigate with science tools. Come explore with me, Sid the Science Kid, coming up next. Hey, is this thing on?
Hey, Sid, what do you say? What you want to learn today?
I want to know why things happen and how, and want to know everything now. Oh yeah! How does this thing work? Why does that stuff change? How does that do what it just did? What's up with the sky? You think I could fly? The world is spinning and I want to know why. I got a lot of questions and big ideas. I'm Sid, the Science Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one and only me! Thank you! Hi, I'm Sid, and I'm really excited because my dad gave me this ruler. Yeah, Dad told me you can use a ruler to measure stuff, so I'm gonna measure my feet. Hey, but why stop there? Why not measure my house? Or why not measure my yard? Ooh, why not measure something really big like a blue whale? Yeah, that's the biggest animal in the whole world. My mom told me that. Hey, wait. A blue whale is way bigger than this ruler. I don't get it. How could I use this little ruler to measure a whale?
Sid, breakfast time!
Cool, breakfast time! Breakfast time! Woo-hoo. Hey, Mom.
Good morning, sweetie.
Hey, there, Dad. I've got the super awesome ruler you gave me.
Well, I'm glad you like it there, buddy. And I've got mine too. Ba-blam!
Cool.
Ah, man, I love this ruler. I use it all the time at work. In fact, I never cut a piece of wood without my ruler.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Here, let me show you how it works.
Okay.
You see, the length between each number is called an inch.
An inch.
Yeah, that's how you know how long something is.
Okay.
Here, we'll measure. Your cereal bowl is 5 inches across.
Well, I really like this ruler, but, I just wish I could measure big stuff with it.
Big stuff? Well, like what?
Well, how could I measure a huge whale with this little ruler?
Huge whale?
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to... you need one of those... something bigger than a ruler. Alice? Any ideas?
Yeah, Mom, how do you measure a whale with a little ruler?
I'm not sure. Sid, that is a great question for the question box.
Huh. So do you think there are rulers bigger than this one?
Oh, you bet. Hey, Alice, can you find some pictures of bigger rulers on your computer?
Sure. Okay, let's see. Bigger rulers. Well, here's a ruler like yours. And here's a ruler that unfolds into a bigger ruler. And here's a tape measure that pulls way out.
Wow. Do you think they make a tape measure long enough to measure a blue whale?
You know what, sweetie? I do not know.
Neither do I. But your teacher Susie might know. This sounds like something to investigate at school.
Good idea, Dad. I will investigate. And I'm bringing you with me. But first, I gotta eat some breakfast.
Yeah.
I love my mom.
Uh-huh.
My mom is cool.
Uh-huh.
But now it's time for having fun in school. Yeah! I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. There's Gabriella.
Watch what I can do. La la woo! La la woo! Oh yeah!
Wow! I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. Hey, there's Gerald.
Yeah! Check out my moves! I'm a rock star!
Cool. I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. Hey, there's May.
May I show you how I groove? Da-da-da-da. Hey!
Groovy.
We're looking for our friends. We're looking for you. Hey, there's Sid.
Did you hear the one about the kid who wanted to know everything about everything?
That's you.
You got me.
We're looking for our friends. And look what we found. We found each other. Friends.
And now it's time for the Sid Survey. Hello, I am Sid, roving reporter, with today's survey. The question, what would you measure with a ruler? You can think about what you would measure too. Let's go get some answers. Hey, Gerald,
Hi, Sid!
what would you measure with a ruler?
Oh, I would measure a piece of spaghetti, and then I'd eat it.
You'd eat the spaghetti or the ruler?
Sid, you can't eat a ruler, silly.
Got me there. Thank you.
Whee!
Hi, May.
Hello.
Let me help you out here.
Okay.
Say, what would you measure with a ruler?
Oh, I would measure my love for you, Sid, because you are my friend.
Oh, thanks, May. Huh. Wow. Measuring love with a ruler. What a cool idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
La, la,
Ooh, hey,
la, la.
Gabriella.
Hello.
What would you measure with a ruler?
I would find a Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur bone in my backyard and measure it. Then I would become a famous dinosaur scientist, which is called a paleontologist.
Wow. Gabriella knows some really big words. And now, the results of my survey. Gerald would measure a piece of spaghetti. May would measure her love for me because we're friends. And Gabriella would find a Tyrannosaurus bone and measure it. Maybe you thought of something to measure too. And there you have it. I am Sid, roving reporter and measuring things expert.
Everybody, rug time.
That's Teacher Susie.
It's rug time. Come on in. Rug time. Take a seat. Rug time.
We're ready.
Everybody move your feet. Rug time.
Teacher Susie.
Good times on the way. Rug time. Come on in. We've got a lot to learn today.
Dance on over here, Gerald.
Yeah, okay. Tap, tappy, tap, tappity, tap, tube, bop, bop, sha, sabah,
Whoa.
baba. I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer. Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Yay!
Okay. So, who wants to share something with the class?
Ooh, I have something to share.
Go for it, Sid.
Oh, great. Okay. There it is. Ta-da! My dad gave me this ruler.
Cool. What a nice gift. You know, a ruler's one of my favorite science tools.
Oh, I have a question. That ruler is pretty small. What if you wanted to measure something really big?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What if I wanted to measure a blue whale? But I don't think this little ruler could do it.
Susie, do they make rulers bigger than this one?
They sure do. It's called a tape measure.
Yeah, my mom told me about that too. It's like a really long ruler that you can stretch out all the way like this.
Wow, a ruler that grows. Let's use one to measure something big.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to bring a tape measure tomorrow because I don't have one here. But I know the perfect place to investigate another way to measure big things. Okay, scientists, you know where we're going.
To the super. Wait a minute.
What?
Gotta put away my ruler first. Sorry about that. Okay. Fab Lab!
Everyone grab your journals and let's go.
Super Fab Lab!
Investigate, explore, discover!
Today in the Super Fab Lab, we're going to figure out another way to measure something big.
Can we measure the whole classroom?
Sure, but if Sid's ruler is too small and we don't have a tape measure, what can we use to measure the classroom?
Oh, hey, I'm big. Why don't you use me? Ha! See? Okay, look. 1 Gerald, okay, plus, 1 more Gerald. Oh, I almost hit my head. Equals, 2 Geralds. And I bet that this whole classroom is 10 Geralds long.
That's a really good estimate, Gerald, and a really good way to measure the classroom.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes?
Ooh.
Sure, you know, it's actually okay to use something besides a ruler to measure.
You mean we could use a shoe to measure the classroom?
Absolutely. And when you use something besides a ruler, it's called non-standard measurement.
Yes, non-standard measurement.
Very good, Gerald.
I think my work here is done. I was teacher.
So, Susie, is it okay to measure the classroom with 5 shoes, 7 flowers, and a bunch of Geralds?
Well, there are some rules when you use non-standard measurement. You can only measure with one kind of item at a time.
Oh, so you could measure with shoes or flowers or Gerald.
You got it. As long as they're the same size.
Oh, just like all the inches are the same size on a ruler.
Exactly, Gabriella. And there's one more rule. You can't leave any spaces between whatever you're using to measure, just like these blocks.
Oh, but hey, I could be just like those wooden blocks. See, measure with me, okay? I'll be, okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Yay!
You're a scientist. You can try this too.
Okay, let's measure the classroom using non-standard measurement. That means instead of a ruler, we'll use something else. In this case, we can use our body. Lie down on the ground and we'll mark your spot with a block so you know where to lie down again. This way, we won't leave any spaces. Now go for it and measure the whole classroom. Keep lying down and marking your spot until you reach the other side of the room. You're almost there. Keep measuring. Hey, it looks like there's room for another half a body. Let's count our bodies and measure the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half. You can also make your own paper body ruler. Just lie down and have your friends trace your body on paper. Then an adult can cut out the shape and you're ready to measure the classroom. Just like before, make sure you don't leave any spaces. Okay, that's 1 paper body ruler, 2 paper body rulers, 3 paper body rulers, 4 paper body rulers, and there's room for 1 more half a paper body ruler. In your journals, draw some pictures of the types of rulers we used today. Do you remember how many bodies it took to measure the room? Sid, can we take a look at your journal?
Oh, sure. Here's Gerald on the floor, and this shows you how he got up and then laid down a bunch of times. And it turns out our classroom is 14 Geralds long.
Oh, that's great, Sid. Now we know how long our classroom is in Gerald's. Gabriella, how about your journal?
Oh, Okay, so I was thinking if we could measure the classroom in Gerald's, we could also measure our rug in Gerald's.
Oh, I'll go see. Yeah.
Go, Gerald, go!
Okay.
Measure away!
Okay, the rug is 3 Geralds long. Okay, this bookcase is also 1 Gerald long. Yeah. Woo! I am the greatest non-standard measurement ruler in the world.
You're amazing, Gerald!
Thank you.
All my scientists are amazing. And now I think it's time for all my measuring experts to go and play with your new ideas. Have fun.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
It's time for Good Laughter News!
Why are whales big and gray and not small and green?
Well, I don't know. Why?
Because if they were small and green, they'd be frogs. ribbit. Hey, Sid,
Yeah?
how do you measure a shoe?
I don't know. How?
With a shoeler. Hey, Sid,
What?
how do you measure a big shoe?
I don't know. How?
With a big shoeler. Hey, Sid, how do you measure a really big shoe?
With a really big schuler?
Oh, you've heard that one.
Okay, what did the whale use to cut the sea in half?
I don't know. What?
He used a seesaw. Get it? Seesaw. I'm gonna do a different joke. How does a whale say hello?
How?
Like this. Hello.
Hello, I am Gabriella, but please call me Answer Girl. I can answer any questions you have. Why are you up there? Good question. Because it's fun up here. Next question.
Answer girl, are all the rulers the same size?
Answer Girl says no. Some rulers are longer than others.
Hey, would you like to hug a whale?
It's really hard to hug a whale because they are so big. Answer Girl, is it possible to measure how tall a mountain is? Yes, people can measure mountains.
Hey, what's bigger, 3 cows or 1 blue whale?
A blue whale. What's bigger, a school bus or a blue whale? A blue whale.
Hello, Answer Girl. I have traveled very far to be here. Do you want to give me a big whale hug?
Yikes!
Presenting Answer Whale.
And now,
It's time for Susie.
To sing. Go, Susie.
Wow, that was great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, you know who really likes non-standard measurement?
Who?
Pirates! That's right, I'm a pirate. And what I really want to do is measure a whale.
Whale?
Gather around, mateys, and listen to me. Come hear my pirate's tale about our adventure out on the sea. When we went to measure a whale, we had no yardsticks and no rulers among our good ship's treasure. But by using the things we had on board, we found a way to measure.
By using the things we had on board, we found a way to measure.
You see, we had twin cooks, 2 tiny blokes. Their names were Joe and Jim. If you stood them together, well, they were as tall as our Captain Panama Slim. And we had 3 sails to catch the wind to help us on our trip. And the 3 of those sails, side by side, equaled the size of the ship.
The 3 of those sails, side by side, equal the size of the ship.
One day we spied that whale of a whale and sailed along beside her. We pulled up very close to her and thought it would be fun to ride her. How big was she? Oh, she was big. I'm telling you, no tale. We saw that our ship was exactly the size of that whale of a whale. Oh, we found a valuable treasure and back home that treasure went. The treasure we found was how to use non-standard measurement. The treasure we found was how to use non-standard measurement.
Hey! Hey, Susie, so how do scientists really measure a whale?
Oh, that's a great question, Sid. If scientists could get close to a blue whale, they might use a long tape measure, but that's not so easy.
Yeah, 'cause whales swim all over the place.
And they might not sit still long enough to measure them.
I think scientists need a special ruler just for measuring whales.
Well, maybe one of you smart scientists will invent a new ruler to do that. Okay, scientists, it's time to go home. Follow me. Now, where's my Sid?
Oh, right here, Grandma.
Oh. Oh. Now, okie doke, let's roll.
Let's roll.
Woohoo! Oh, yeah.
Backseat driving with Grandma. Woo-hoo.
Okay, kiddo. Looks like you've been measuring things with your ruler.
Oh, yeah, I have. And in school, we learned there are lots of different ways to measure things without rulers.
That's right. You know, when I was a little girl, I remember my dad, your great-grandfather, had a really fun way of measuring things. See, sometimes he wouldn't have a ruler handy, so he would use his hands to measure things. He'd say, "Oh, this dog is 4 hands high," or "That door is 13 hands high," or "I ate a pie today that was 2 hands wide." One time, he measured me when I was a little girl. I was 6 hands high. How about that?
Cool story, Grandma. But now I have to figure out a new way to measure a great big blue whale.
Oh, well, I'm sure that if you put your mind to it, you'll figure it out. You're my smart boy.
Thanks, Grandma. I love my grandma. I learned something cool today. I know it upside down and inside out. I learned all about measurement and non-standard measurement too.
Woohoo!
Scientist in the house. Thank you. Dad.
Hey, I'm out here, Sid.
Oh, hey there, Dad.
Hey, buddy. So, did you figure out how to measure a whale?
Well, it's hard to get close enough to a whale to use a tape measure. But don't worry, Dad. I'm gonna invent a ruler to measure whales.
And I know you can do it, buddy. Hey, would you like to use that ruler to help me measure something now?
Oh, yeah?
All right, why don't you measure this?
Cool. Okay. Let's see. 4 inches.
Okay, 4 inches. Hey, there's 2 more pieces over there that need measuring.
Oh, great. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is 5 inches.
All right,
There you go.
5.
And this last one is another 4.
And another 4.
Yep. Hey, so Dad, what you making?
Well, take a look.
A toy whale? Cool. Who is it for?
Well, after I get a coat of paint on it, it's gonna be for you.
For me? Wow. Well, thanks, Dad. I love it.
Hey, you and your ruler helped me measure the pieces, so thanks right back at you, bud.
2, 3, 4. Wow. Today was awesome. I learned all about non-standard measurement and how to measure things without a ruler. Like Dr. Beaks here is about 4 microphones tall. Don't worry, little ruler. There's still lots of stuff out there to measure with you. Learning about non-standard measurement got me thinking. Maybe there is a way to measure a whale without a ruler. Okay, I've got it. Here's my super duper ooper schmooper big idea. I'm gonna measure a blue whale. That's right, presenting my newest invention, the whale ruler. each of these toy whales is exactly the same size. And there are no spaces in between each toy whale. I'll just swim next to a blue whale and use my whale ruler to measure it. Now all I have to do is count the toy whales, and I'll know how long it is. Isn't the whale ruler amazing? And that's my super duper ooper schmooper big idea. Thank you, and thank you. Well, now that you know how to use non-standard measurement, you can go measure something really big too. Hey, look at that. This bed is about 1 Sid wide. I am Sid, the Science Kid. And remember, keep asking lots and lots of questions. See you later, scientists. Hey, wonder how long this microphone is. See, that's about... Investigate! Explore! Discover! Hey, I know how to investigate, explore, and discover. And I bet you do too. Investigate, that's when you want to find stuff out. Explore, that's when you look at things in the world around you. Discover, that's when you investigate and explore and you find out something new. Hey scientists, there's lots more amazing science coming your way. My friends and I will learn how to use science tools, investigate how things change, discover our senses, and explore how to keep our bodies healthy. So come join me, Sid the Science Kid.